Some news we just got in just the last 60 minutes or so. The D.C. Court of Appeals handing partial wins to both former President Donald Trump and the House Oversight Committee. They've ruled that the committee is going to get some of Mr. Trump's financial records, but not all of them. Some, but not all. They limited the scope of what they could ultimately receive. I want to bring in NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams, who's covering this for us. Pete, tell us more about it.
Well, this is the latest development in this legal saga that actually began 3 years ago when the House Oversight Committee asked for documents from Mr. Trump's accounting firm, Mazars, while he was still in the White House. This after Michael Cohen, his former lawyer, testified that in some ways Mr. Trump would elevate or escalate or inflate the value of financial holdings to get loans, more favorable terms, but then he would deflate them when came time to pay the taxes. So the committee sought a wide swath of documents, and today the Court of Appeals said you've got to narrow it down. Remember what happened here. Mr. Trump originally sued over this. It went up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, here's the deal. With a sitting president, there are some other factors that have to be applied so that the committee, their separation of powers are respected and the committee doesn't breach too far. So it sent it back to the Court of Appeals, and this is the Court of Appeals' answer to the homework assignment on this. It said that the committee can get documents, but it narrowed the time frame, and it also narrowed the scope of the documents to those only dealing with him directly or his companies that he personally supervised. So it rejected Mr. Trump's claims that the court should not give any respect to a revised explanation for the committee on what its legislative need was for this. The court said, yes, we will honor that. But it also rejected the committee's claims that because he was no longer the president, none of those concerns from the Supreme Court still applied. The appeals court said he was the president when the documents were requested. He started this lawsuit when the documents when he was president. He started the lawsuit. So those factors, those separation of powers factors, still apply. And no word yet, Hallie, on when Mr. Trump's lawyers will once again appeal.